Hey there, Lisa here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you'll join me in my love of crafting and DIYs and hit that subscribe button. Today's video is part of a craft room organization challenge, and it is hosted by Tami at the Crafty Peep. Co-host is Favi at Arrows DIY, and guest host is Kristy at Kristy's Crafty Cottage. All three ladies' channels will be linked in my description box, as well as the playlist full of other creators sharing their space with you. I have been an on-the-go crafter and I'm slowly working my way into a space in our bedroom. But what we are going to focus on today is turning a rolltop desk into a craft room. But first, for those of you still crafting on the go, I want to share some of my storage tips from my last video and last organization project. I wanted to sort of give an overview of the things I did to hopefully make this system really work for me. I took seasonal items and I packaged them in bins, labeled them, and they will go downstairs. Let me just say, if you don't have a craft room, make bins your friend. Bins, baskets, totes, bags, caddies, whatever you got around. You can usually pick them up pretty inexpensively. You could also make them. Use those Amazon Prime boxes and cover it with some wrapping paper. So many options to do this inexpensively, but maybe that's for another video. Label, label, label. I always think I'm going to remember what's in the bins, and so I don't label them, and then I can't ever find anything. I just use printer labels of things packaged for travel. So when you're ready to go craft in whatever location you're picking at your house, all ready to go. This little clever container bag is super handy, but you can pick up something similar at Walmart for like 15 bucks in the tool section. FYI, Parmesan containers work great for storing glue sticks, if you can remember to open the right side. Make good use of your storage container. It's kind of like a puzzle. What fits inside what, so that there's no empty space. It makes a big difference. You'd be amazed at how much more you can get in a container. Chicken wire works good for storing flowers. For ribbon that's come off the roll for whatever reason, so it doesn't get crinkled, I just took some empty tubes, wrapped it around, and taped it on there. Add a smudge of paint on the top of your lid so you can see them from the top, because when you're traveling, that's the way you'll be looking at them. Sheet boxes or cereal boxes are great for paper storage. If you have a spot that you craft often, I would suggest leaving some of the most used items. You know, you're sitting down and you're like, oh, I need some clamps. Oh, I need the glue. Oh, I need scissors. Oh, I need a pencil, a Sharpie, paper towels, wipes, something sharp, a different paintbrush, you know, whatever it is. I will still craft on the go lots, so I have canvas bags under my desk, and when I'm going to be going either into the room off the garage or crafting in my kitchen or maybe on the back porch, I just fill these canvas bags with what I will need and take it to go. So I'm going to start with some footage. This goes back several months, like to March, that I started this project initially. I got the idea that I was going to take my rolltop desk and turn it into a craft space. So in order to do this, I needed to find a spot for my desktop computer. So I ordered an inexpensive desk off of Amazon, and my 3-year-old, 2 at the time, year-old, and I put it together. So I had purchased this cubby tower on Amazon to put in my room for craft storage in my last video. And it just didn't work when I got the 2 desks lined up, so I ended up ordering a shelf, and it worked out fine because I moved that tower into my son's room because he needed something for his toys. So this footage is really just some of the process and the disaster, so that you can see what a huge undertaking this was. That's why it has taken so long because I had stuff stashed everywhere. Yeah, it's nuts. And a lot of this is going to be more applicable when you see the whole thing, but this is sort of a little peek into what is coming. So this is the sunroom that if you watched my last video, you saw this, and this is what it looked like after winter because I just kept stuffing stuff in there I didn't want to have to deal with. And so the first thing I did was go in and sort and start cleaning that out. Everything that was seasonal went in bins like I do and would go downstairs. And I got it to this point. Now, some of this is still going to end up going in the bedroom, but for now, this is kind of where it sits so that I can at least use the space. And then I needed something to protect this desk because we did inherit it from an uncle who we miss very much, and I just want to protect it. So I have this piece of plexiglass that I had cut for a homemade desk that we made out of a window at one point. And so my husband trimmed it down so that it would fit on this desk. It doesn't go all the way back, but that is okay. And it has such a glare to it, so then I covered it in this wood contact paper. So this will make filming nice and will protect the desk. And then once I had it all covered in contact paper, there's these little sticky dots that go on the bottom so that it lifts up off the desk a little bit so it won't scratch the desk if it slides around. And then I just slid it on there. Okay, so the majority of this, I am going to show you all the things I was able to fit in a roll top desk to make this my craft room. All right, so here we go. I am going to share with you my roll top craft space. So I do have my printer up here. I will, in the next video, I'm going to have another one come in probably late summer to show you the whole room. But today we're just going to go through the craft desk. I wish I had another spot for this, but I don't. So the printer goes here, and then I have some of my kids' artwork. And then I keep all my canvases up here in this basket. And then this is sort of an in-process basket. And then down here on the desk, it's actually not full. There are so many cubbies in these roll tops, which is why I decided to change it from my office desk to my craft desk, because I have way more craft stuff than I do office stuff. So I just have my tablet over there, and then a book I like to color in. Look at this, empty shelves. This little thing has garbage bags in it. In here I have my markers. This is empty too. There's just so much storage in this. I have this little tin here for like trash when I'm working at the desk. And then I've got most of my paints and paint markers here. And this container, I have the Chalk Couture paste and then some colors that I had mixed. I just have like pen and paper, tissue, because you just never know when you're going to need a tissue. And then in here I have paper towels and plastic for when I paint. Along the same lines, I have just pieces of cardboard for when I paint or glue, a little cutting mat, and then baby wipes, because again, you just never know when you're going to need stuff like that. And then here is the contact covered plexiglass. I did not do it in the back there. I may eventually get another piece cut and do back there as well. But for now, this pretty much, the whole point really was to just protect the desk, because I'm a messy painter and messy crafter. The reason I didn't just stick with the plexiglass is because the glare is so horrible when I'm filming. Okay, so you're ready to see in the drawers. So this main drawer unlocks all the others. So when it's open or slightly open, it locks all the others, which is really great with a toddler. This drawer, as you'll see, is pretty much not that full yet. I haven't really crafted here a bunch, so I don't really know exactly where I want everything, but I have a pretty good idea. I think this is going to be, you know, sort of like my transfer tapes and, you know, my Cricut cutting boards back there, and then like my current projects, so I can just kind of throw them in the drawer, out of the way. I think this is what I'm gonna want here. And then this desk does have these that pull out that I always forget about. And every roll top's a little bit different, you know, but I am going to go through and show you what I put in the drawers. So see how that locks. So I open this. And this has got my hot glue gun and my electrical stuff. So like chargers, extra glue, you know, that kind of thing. My clamps. This is so awesome. I just love this. So I don't know what angle will be the best for you to see here, but I have my stuff pretty much filed. So I have like clings and so stuff in here. I have my chalk tour stencils in here. I have decorative stencils and words in here. And then I have my letter and number stencils and this one. And so they're all, it's so nice because I can find stuff now. So I have my decorative stickers, letter and number stickers, decorative transfers, holiday and seasonal stuff, letter and number transfers, templates and miscellaneous, and then I have my cork and magnetic sheets, and then just regular paper and a little bit of cardstock for the printer. And then back here I have other letter stuff. So I have like letter stickers and some cardstock. I know it's kind of hard to see back there. This is all the further this drawer pulls out. That is that drawer. And then this bottom one has like all my accessory stuff. So I've got like previously cut out scrapbooking stuff in these. What do we got in here? All kinds of decorative flowers and stuff, scrapbooking stuff that was previously cut out. I've got some hooks that I like to use. This is all clothespin stuff, and that is more scrapbooking stuff. And then underneath the desk I have that big 12 by 12 stuff, so 12 by 12 papers and things. I have all my material and rope and macrame in there. These are those little canvas bags so that when I want to craft out in the room off the garage or in the kitchen or on the porch, I can just grab my stuff and go. I have a bin of napkins and a bin of tissue paper. And then on this side, we have ribbon and twine and the tapes, decorative tapes. I have my sewing kit in here and fishing line. And then here, this is like, I don't know, painting accessories and glues, and my sharps stuff. And I kept all that together, you know, because of toddler. But I have like empty paint containers, chalk mixing stuff, paints, caulking, any of that kind of stuff is in here. And last drawer, and this is all tape. My stamping stuff is in here, and like special scissors, zip ties, magnets, Velcro. This is some more scrapbooking type stuff, and then just more tapes. My glitter is also down, buried in there, away from the toddler. I'm excited to use this space more. I really love that my paints are really accessible. I try to keep things in the drawers that I would need as I was crafting and, you know, possibly want to try out with certain projects as they came up. When I do the next video, I will show you kind of how I pulled everything together, you know, because everything, all my craft stuff is not in this room. I have way more than this, but a lot of it did move to this room, and then I still have a lot of it where I had stuff before as well. And so I'm like a semi-permanent, semi on-the-go crafter now, I guess. Because like I said, I will not craft here all the time at all. I really like crafting at my kitchen counter. It's brighter and, you know, I can see what's going on. I can craft out there when the kids are playing in the backyard, and same with that room off the garage. And so, especially in the nice weather, those areas will probably be utilized more than this. I do have this space for winter and when I just need to get away and craft. So I'd love to know what you think. Have I inspired you to go find a roll-top desk to turn into a craft room? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and dropping a comment. And if you want to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button. Have a wonderful day.